What's happening? Welcome to the 62nd episode of the Chillcast. We got the blurry Rob dead set in the middle. We got the homie VC right above me. We got the homies NX and your player 2 off to the side. What's happening, people? Welcome to the show. Tonight we got a good night for you guys. I got a view. See, I'm using Restream right now. Can you guys let me know if we're on over on Mixer? I forgot to set up something.
I'll check it. 1 second. Give me a moment.
Yeah, see Mixer. I gotta get used to Mixer. Oh, there we go. There's a check. Good looks. So, what's happening, people? Thank you guys for coming on through. Thank you guys for coming on tonight. We got the hosts. We got people hosting. So
let's go.
All right. So
nice. You gotta change the title on Mixer though.
I'm doing it right now. So,
my man.
Yo, what do you put as like the game or whatnot?
Oh, you could just say the Chillcast. You could say live show.
Bad.
Web show. You can say web show.
Web show. There we go. Cool. Save. All right, cool. We in here. So thank you guys for coming on through. First off, we're gonna give out a big warm welcome to our first time ever guest, VC, better known as V Sips. What's going on, homie? For the people who don't know you, tell them who you are, where they can find you, man. What do you do, man?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm a content creator. I make music, videos. I do stuff with gaming, whether it's reviews or I just make up topic videos. Something I just did recently was a review of the Power Pack and Stand by Venom Gaming.
Nice.
I have it right now. It's really nice. It's not that heavy. It's slim, and it makes your battery last an extra 8 hours. It's pretty sick instead of getting a revision. But aside from that, I make a lot of different content. You can find on like Apple Music, YouTube, all over the web.
Nice. What kind of music you do, man?
I do alternative, hip hop, a little bit of rap too, and everything else in between, and a little bit of rock as well. I try and always expand my horizons because I just started producing earlier last year, so I've been getting pretty good at it. I have something new coming on Monday. It's a remix to the Violet City theme in Pokemon, but it's a trap beat. So that's coming on Monday. It's hot. It's me and my friend Naru. We both produced it together, so it's gonna be pretty dope.
Nice.
I gotta hear that.
I definitely gotta hear that.
It's gonna be sick. I promise.
You in good company because a lot of us are musicians on here too, man. So you are in real good company, man.
Yeah,
former rapper here.
Oh, nice, awesome.
Yeah,
I do it still every now and then. I haven't done it in the last month though. I just been taking a little hiatus, focusing on all the other content creating stuff like graphic design work, all that kind of stuff I do on the side as well.
Yeah, I do it when people pay me. That's it. Only when they pay me. I'm like, okay, I'll come ghostwrite this verse for you, or I'll do this feature.
Exactly.
I'm tired of chasing the game. I'm tired of going across the country
behind
to
the scenes
Southwest.
Money is made anyway.
Yeah, big facts.
Cool.
That's all about me, V Sips.
Cool. We're gonna save the best for last. We're gonna save the guy in the middle for last. We got the whole.
I feel like you're hating on my handsomely blurry picture, but I will wait.
Listen, I just gave you a compliment, man. I said say the best for last.
Yeah, but you also said we got blurry Robin. That's the first thing you said when you came on here. I'm tired of your subtle hate. I think you just need to embrace my blurry handsomeness, man.
No, sir. No.
I understand. Idris Elba, Denzel Washington. You know what I'm saying? We all get Morris Chestnut. We all get this type of hate. I understand. It's okay. Let's proceed.
Okay. Next we got your player 2. What's going on, man?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just let's see what I've been doing this week. More of the live stream thing, which is actually
that's really been going good.
It's a lot of fun. Like for those that don't know, I switched from doing like 2 or 3 videos a week to doing 5 videos a week. But the trade-off there is I'm doing live streams every morning at 8 a.m. Monday through Friday, and basically just trying to do this experiment for 90 days, kind of see what the effect is on on the channel at a macro level from like an analytics standpoint. And then personally, I kind of just like the idea of giving myself a new challenge and mixing it up a little bit. And it's mostly good. It's a little terrifying to go live just like consistently every morning at 8, but it's also really exciting. It's like I wake up, I'm like, I'm going to make something before the workday even starts. And then the rest of the day I feel good because I've already got some content out on the channel.
Now, I was going to say, I made it to your show for the first time this week, and it was actually really refreshing. It was great to listen to like on the way to work. I was like, this is a really good show. Like, you engaged the chat and everything, man.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I think you're like the third person this week to be like, I listened to you on the way to work. And I'm like, at this point, it's so weird. 'Cause, like, early on, I was like, oh, I'm going to be a podcaster. And I was like, I hate podcasts. I like making video stuff. And now I feel like it's all come full circle. And I feel like, am I just podcasting and kidding myself on YouTube right now? Because I think that's kind of what's happening. But from a gaming perspective, I've been playing Persona 5. Like, I'm getting back into that because I'm like, man, if Dragon Quest 11's around the corner, I really want to knock out Persona 5 before Dragon Quest 11 Complete comes out for the Switch and everything. And then other than that, just more Dragon Quest Builders 2 because I'm chronically addicted to it, and absolutely no Fire Emblem. I'm kind of sad to say, but not super sad to say. But yeah, that's what I've been doing this week.
Man, Fire Emblem, I'm gonna play that soon.
Yo, Persona 5 though.
I talked to people who were just like, they got it, and they feel compelled to play it. But
it's time.
No
it's
thanks.
I like playing Fire. Don't get me wrong. I love the game. It's just I don't have the time output for it because I'm being pulled in so many different areas in personal life, real life, personal life, work life, so many different things I'm pulled into. But
it's one of those games where you could play it for a really long time, like way after the release date, just because of the 3 or possibly 3 playthroughs that you can have. It's insane. You have over 200 hours of game time, easy.
Yeah, because I even talked to people who were like super fans of Fire Emblem, and they got through one campaign. They're like, man, like I need to pace myself. Like I don't know if I'm gonna dive right back into the next house. Just because it's so exhausting and in-depth.
Like I just started today on Black Eagles after finishing Golden Deer a week ago. Like I literally had to take a week-long break at least. Like I couldn't go back.
Gotcha.
Cool. NX.
Yeah, just prepping for college to start back up here, getting in on Fire Emblem as much as I can.
Did you beat any of the houses yet?
No. I think I'm 20 hours in. So.
It was so concise.
So,
no.
And lastly, because you're the big block in the middle. Go ahead, my dude.
Because I'm handsome. That's the reason why. Anyway, it's your man Rob Regal, man, live and direct here with the Chillcast as we do every week, except for the weeks where I have to go do things like go out of town. Kicking it, man. Just been relaxing, playing a whole lot of course, Apex. I didn't even play 2K this week. There's a whole bunch of Apex, a little bit of Detroit Become Human. Need to do some more Detroit Become Human. And some Super Mario Maker 2. My life is a big ball of work right now. Just a whole lot of work, and I'm not happy about that. But we're going to get some relaxation getting back in there. We're going to get some of this gaming going back on. Y'all know where to find me over on Mixer. That's my main hub. You know what I'm saying? And we here for the Chillcast. Man, I got a headache. That's why I also sound kind of crazy and why I'm not on camera tonight, y'all. My bad. I didn't want that bright light beaming straight into my eye I have this headache.
I said, man, you could just turn off the big light, man. But you just
no, that's not what you said. You said I could turn off. No. Number one, I don't wear shades because I have a weird shaped face. Secondly, you said I could turn off the lights and be the dark one. I said, you know what? That's racially insensitive.
See, and I stopped myself.
And I said, you know what? I'm just gonna keep the mic off.
I stopped
I'm
myself.
gonna keep the cam off. I understand. I didn't take it too personal because you're also black. But I had to go ahead and say I'm just gonna keep the cam off for today. My picture I have up is handsome. That's good enough. And then you immediately hated on my blurry handsomeness. So you can't win for losing.
Listen, man, you'll be alright. Alright, you'll be alright.
Hey, I'm trying.
Don't let me hit you with that paid in full line, okay?
Hey, look, man.
People get on camera every day, B. You'll be alright.
People get off camera every day, B. Also, I'm broke, baby. I ain't got no money.
Anyway, we're gonna jump in straight to the topic. So, there was I guess you could say a leak or a reveal of a wireless Super NES controller show that's going to be most likely compatible for the Switch. And this is from Nintendo themselves. So with that, a lot of us are just jumping at the fact that there may be a Nintendo Super NES for the Nintendo Switch, like the Super NES Online or whatever. I know it's called NES Online, right? Because I don't play those games. Yeah, so it's basically Super NES Online. So with that, my whole thing is like, what games are we going to get on this? And as we was pre-discussing before the Chillcast, we were saying like possible games like Chrono Trigger may not exactly come through this, but because they're making this type of move, it could really kind of push Square Enix to re-release Chrono Trigger on the Nintendo Switch in the eShop for people who want to actually download it like a Retro Console game. But moving forward, games we would probably see on this is games of probably like Clay Fighters or definitely Super Mario World, Super Mario All Stars. More than likely, we're going to see one of the Donkey Kong games.
Yeah, the country games. We're definitely going to see those.
You're going to see those games. You're definitely going to see games like you see Yoshi's. Well, that's still considered Mario. I have a question. Do you guys think we'll see Mario RPG, or that'll be something they re-release in the eShop possibly?
I feel like if they would do that, then they would do Chrono Trigger. You know what I mean? So I don't think we're going to get one about the other.
They're both Square. So,
I would imagine, because I mean, Super Mario RPG is on the SNES Mini, right?
Yep.
I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't.
I mean,
that seems like a no-brainer to me.
I mean, the games.
I mean,
go ahead.
if you go by that logic, then we're missing a few games from the NES Mini on the online right now.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Well, they could always come later, though.
Yeah.
You know what I like to see. Sebastian said Zelda Link to the Past. That's a game, but you see, well, yeah, you're right. We could definitely see that on the Super NES because Zelda 1 was on there. One game that'll be fun to play online with friends is actually Mario Kart, like Super Mario Kart. That'd be fun to play with friends online.
Yeah.
Me personally,
I don't know if I'd ever pick it over 8. I don't know if I'd ever pick it over 8 though. If I had that available.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
Nah, I'm picking it over 8 immediately.
Really?
Yes.
Listen, Mario Kart 64 is my favorite. So
if 64 comes,
I can agree.
64.
I can agree with that because 64 is my favorite Mario Kart.
64, I do. That was the first time we saw Wario Stadium, wasn't it?
First of all, you go back away. Go tend to your dog. I heard what you said. Say Super 64.
Wow, you banished him to his dog though.
So
that could sound so bad out of context. But
First
It does. What is going on here? What did NX become the lead in I Am Legend? What's going on?
Anyway, anyone else have anything they want to add on that? And definitely chat. Definitely give us your thoughts on this because we're definitely going to talk about this more.
I'll just say the same thing that I keep saying about them dropping SNES games. It's like, I don't know that they have to. They've still got tons of AAAs they're going to be dropping this year that'll easily push the Switch as a platform. Not to mention the Switch Lite.
I think those maybe cater to different markets, though.
What? Just bringing those games, period?
I think the Super Nintendo caters more to nostalgia, and AAA caters more to the modern gamer.
I mean,
I think there's crossover, but I don't think the crossover is huge.
So you don't think that the retro games move units then at all?
No,
not really.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I mean,
I can't honestly say I've heard someone say, "Ooh, I'm gonna go get a Switch so I can play NES games."
Has a pretty good virtual console lineup, and it sold like crap. So
I don't know. Like for me, like I just think that Nintendo knows that, like people want it, but I don't know that they have to do it. Like I don't.
What was your example there, NX?
The Wii U. When you look at the virtual console,
You're talking about the Wii U.
It's not that bad though. But that's what I'm saying.
It is.
People still don't know the Wii U exists.
I'm saying Virtual Console does not move units.
Yes, but that's because you can't sell units on something that was failing anyway. Like it was failing with or without the Virtual Console in it.
Well, let's ask a better question.
It might sell
online
though.
That's beside the point though.
Let me actually
so successful that I don't think they need to add Super Nintendo.
I'm telling you right now, if they brought the Virtual Console to the Switch,
well, let me ask you guys a question.
It would help with the Switch's giant because everybody's missing the Virtual Console now.
I think
there was no demand for the Virtual Console when the Wii U was out.
Well, yo, hold up. Let me ask you a question. How was the Virtual Console like in terms of units when the Wii was out? Because the Wii was very successful. So how was the Virtual Console?
The Wii's Virtual Console was insanely like diverse and actually good.
Exactly. So so would you say that helped give more incentive to buying a Wii if you didn't want those games?
It may have, but again, this is 13 years ago now.
But then so
it doesn't matter.
But you see now, look at it this way. Look at this on the Switch. A lot of people, the biggest craze right now is people downloading these ROMs on not from the computer but on their cell phones. A lot of people do not want to play Super Mario World or Chrono Trigger on touchscreen. They want a controller. They want something physical that they can play this game on.
That's true.
So being able to So being able,
yeah, I'm gonna let you get it off, Avidan. Go ahead.
being able to have games that were on the retro consoles or on the Nintendo Switch, that is a big sell, and that's why I haven't really shut down the virtual console argument, because there is a lot of value to people who want to own those types of games and play those games on the go.
I want virtual console on Switch. I'm just saying
Well,
Nintendo doesn't
that's
need
not gonna
it.
happen.
I know.
Can I put my foot up indexes behind real quick?
It's not gonna happen.
It's happening right now. Listen, here's what smacks down all of that, because it's very logical what's going on right here. The Wii U didn't have its units moved by the Virtual Console because the Virtual Console was not in demand at that time. We already had the Virtual Console with Wii. It succeeded on the Wii. The Wii U tanked, but it still had the Virtual Console, but it wasn't moving units for it because it was just a system that was going to fail anyway. Now when the Switch comes out, there's no Virtual Console. The people want the Virtual Console and it's not there. Now, if you bring back the Virtual Console, if Nintendo announced tomorrow that the Virtual Console is coming to Switch, people are going to get the Switch for that Virtual Console because now you're giving them something that they miss. It's a situation of people not realizing they missed something until it was taken away. If they announce it tomorrow, people gonna go get that Switch for the Virtual Console.
I mean, if they don't have a Switch, it wasn't taken away from them. They can access it on whatever they.
No, but I'm talking about the people as a whole. We're talking about the buying public. There's people out there who didn't even bother. Listen here, man. I'm gonna keep it a whole bean. If I knew that the Nintendo Switch Online was gonna go the way that it's going right now, I probably wouldn't have got the Switch. That's keeping it a bean. I've never said that out loud publicly.
Dang.
I've never said it out loud publicly, but if I had known that Nintendo Switch Online was going to go as far as it's done, where the system is out for 2 years, and Nintendo Switch Online only has NES games for us, and nothing to compensate really for the Virtual Console being gone, I probably would have just stuck with my Xbox One X and PS4 Pro.
I mean, because like,
but I've already dropped my money, so I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
Are you saying you want them just to add the games to the eShop?
I want something that's going to. I want something that's going to compare to the Virtual Console, because we're paying an entry fee. Yeah, we're paying an entry fee already to play all these NES games, pretty much all in the package. You know what I'm saying? So
I know what you're saying.
So like, we need something that's going to deal with that.
To the online service, though.
It needs to be added to the online service, or you need something that's going to be as well put together as Virtual Console, because the eShop is not that right now. Right now, the eShop is a mix of the premium games you want, a bunch of shovelware, and a little bit of questionable content that I'm sure that not even Steam would post right now.
Real fast.
Fair points.
Before we get too deep into that, I really need to get into shout outs. First of all, shout out to Jordan Dropout with the $2 donation. Says, better not be a hat on today. Too bad. It's part of the brand. Brian Philosophy said first. Grizzly Bot said second. Puzzle Solver said, do we have an exact estimate numbers on Fire Emblem 3 Houses? I heard it did well, but I'm curious how well. It's the best-selling launch out of all the games. Best-selling.
Can I ask a genuine question?
Well.
What's up?
As gamers, game players, why do we care about sales?
Because it makes more people want to buy the game if the sales are good.
Honestly.
Okay, so again, as gamers, game players, not GameStop employees, not game developers, why would the game selling more influence you to play the game rather than just checking out the game?
If I want
probably platform viability.
If I like a game or a developer and they make a good game, I want it to sell well because I want others to see how good it is, and so that gives the developer an opportunity to make another good game.
That's cool.
Can I
to want them to sell well? Why do we care about the figures?
Whoa,
the bigger the chance.
I asked the same question about music, by the way, too. So
yeah, I'm about to say this fits well into music.
Yeah, I asked the same question. Like, why does it matter if that artist went platinum if the project was?
Well, okay,
if you like the music.
Let me.
It doesn't really matter what he sold because 50 Cent kind of started that trend.
Let me answer this. Let me answer this well. It's a twofold answer. For your personal preference, it doesn't matter. But for the overall success of that person and for that person to continue to doing what they do at the best of their ability and to possibly do even better and grow beyond what we originally seen them to be, then that's when sales matter. Sales matter for community growth of the people who love that said entity or that said product.
And I'm looking in the chat right now, and Auron is like, people care about sales because they need something to brag about. And it's like, and when I look at that, I'm like, you have nothing to brag about because you didn't make the game.
Yeah,
exactly.
You're not you're not making any money off of it. You're not endorsing it and getting a check from Nintendo or Sony or anything from it. That's why, like, it just makes me wonder, like, it's just one of these things that from the outside looking in. I'm like, y'all, not y'all, like specifically, but just as a culture, it gets weird. It's like the whole celebrity worship thing. It's like that whole type of thing. Like, if somebody that has nothing to do with you, but you like them wins, you should cheer them on. But you can't hold that as your own W.
You really can't.
But some people wrap that up in their own personal identification, right? Like brand affinity is a big thing. It's the same thing as like if you rail against Apple products and someone's like a massive Apple fan, they'll freak out.
Guys,
right, and that's weird to me as well. As somebody who uses
like
both
we have a connection to
and
brands.
iPhone.
Yo,
That's
all right,
weird.
David Drayton. Shout out to David Drayton, by the way. But he said some pretty good points. He says analytics are awesome. Why do people go buy Yeezys when they sell out? Because it's the hot thing to do. He says bragging about game sales is like the same prey of the brain that people use when they say "quote unquote" we won, referring to a sporting team. It's human behavior. That's actually.
I mean,
that breaks it down well.
I guess this just comes down to my own personal outlook then, because as I've never bought Yeezys. I think the first ones when it was on Nike looked good, but I definitely wasn't spending $300 to $400 on those because rent, mortgage, bills, and even with Jordans, like I have maybe 2 pairs of Jordans. I got some retro Jordan ones. I got some Jordan 8 Aquas, and then that's it, because those are the 2 that look the best to me. Like, I just like good looking sneakers. I don't care that Michael Jordan's behind it. Listen here, man.
Yo, Rob,
if freaking Giannis drops some dope sneakers tomorrow, I'm gonna go get them Giannis ones because they look good, not because Giannis. Like, that man, he ain't helped me out. We ain't did no crimes together. He ain't put no food on my table. Like, that's how I look at things, man. Like, I don't care about the brand like that. But it was just a mental, psychological thing. That's all I was asking. I wanted to dig deep.
You did. You know what I'm saying? I
wanted to give it some depth and some substance, and hopefully I didn't say depth like Daffy Duck. But
you good.
I wanted to see where y'all hearts was at. That's all it was.
Yo, speaking of Jordans, though, I only owned 1 pair my whole life, and that was the first snakeskin Jordans, and those were ugly.
Yeah, why would you? I was literally about to say, why would you do that?
I was a kid. Anyway, Sebastian C said, goes to show how effective marketing can be. Wow, there's a lot of people here. Chris Lee,
shout out to all 30 watching right now.
Yeah, 30 people watching.
Thank you
That's
all
what's
for coming.
good. Tony, what is good? Yo, Charity, thank you so much. That is very nice. I appreciate you, Charity. Thank you for coming by. Charity, this is going to be Q&A at the end, so we're going to need some of your questions at the end. Yo,
Yes.
OJ's in the house. What's going on, bro? Thanks for coming by, man. And let's see, Santiago's in here. We got Sebastian C in here. One up, John. What's good? Zachary Powell, thanks for coming on by. And Omega, thank you. That's what I wanted to say. Omega Metal Chase 92. Thank you for subscribing, dude. I appreciate it. I knew a few things happened while we was talking, but I didn't want to interrupt nobody. Nintendo joined in. First time seeing you here in a while, man. Thanks for coming on by. So, with this, I honestly feel that we're going to get some games, but the next question I want to point out in this actual topic is, are we going to get these games faster in a much faster pace than we did the NES games? Because with the Super NES games, they were giving, with the NES games, they were giving like 2 or 3 games a week. No, a month. My bad, not even a week, a month. 2 or 3 games a month. Maybe 4 to 5, you got like a special edition of another game. So it's like, how fast are we going to get these games, and what games do you expect to come out first? Of course, I expect to see Super Mario World first. That's a game I
easily.
I expect to see them out first. Now, do you guys think they're going to drop like 20 games at first and then drop out 3 with every few weeks afterwards, or just start off with 3?
Yeah, they'll start off with like 3.
I think they'll start off with 3.
Yeah.
You really think only 3 though? Not
It'll
like
be like,
I mean, it
it'll
might
be
be
like
like
Super Mario
3
World.
to 10
It'll
or
be
something, but I don't think it's
A
gonna be
Link
20.
to the Past.
I mean, if Nintendo
and
wants to make a big splash in their eyes, they'll drop 5.
I feel like it'd be an even bigger splash if we didn't have to pay for it.
I think it would be an even bigger splash if they just brought back the Virtual Console, man.
This is gonna be a
I
I was,
tagline for
waiting
the whole.
for, I was waiting for a Chrono Trigger
Yo,
reference.
we're gonna get a bunch of games, not even the good ones. Like, you know how like we got like a few spare games here or there, like volleyball and basketball, like random small games in the NES collection. We're gonna get some stuff like that for the Super Nintendo too. Just watch.
They're gonna give us freaking Bubsy.
We're gonna get Rocky Road.
Don't say that.
We're gonna get Bubsy.
Don't
And you
say
know
that.
what? I'm not gonna lie. If we get Bubsy, I'm
the
playing
Wizard of
Bubsy.
Oz on
I'm playing.
SNES.
I want Earthworm Jim.
I own the actual game. I
Yo,
own the actual game for Bubsy, and I'm gonna be playing it.
yo, I'm sorry, Robbie didn't laugh over you, but Nick's comment in the chat.
Who's the ghost? Is that me? Is he calling me a ghost?
V6.
Oh, okay. I thought he was calling me a ghost. I'm like, look here, Nick. I'm way more handsome.
Hey, you're a little blurry right now. You can be mistaken for a ghost too, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, I thought he thought I was paranormal activity. I ain't know what happened.
I'm lurking and eating cheesecake. Yo, what up, MC? Jordan said, I hope to see Soul Blazer if anyone ever played that. OJ said, I bought a new pair of old school Reeboks. They were on sale for $23.
Speaking
Bruh.
of Soul Blazer, I just thought of something they could do to make a splash.
Uh-oh.
Drop Terranigma on the joint. Never been released outside of Europe and Asia. Give us Terranigma. They just gave us the freaking what you call it collection. The joint you was streaming, Avidan. Secret of Mana. They just gave us that collection.
Right.
Had games that we never got over here. Give us Terranigma. You could drop Soul Blazer, Illusion of Gaia, and Terranigma all in it. It's good for the Nintendo history. It's good for the Enix history. And it's good to give us a game that we ain't got. But these are the things that Nintendo doesn't think of. This is why, the Wii U was a thing.
So apparently, Rob, your vocals are louder than everybody else's.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
Is there a way you can turn down your vocals? Because I can't.
I have my knob all the way turned
No, I mean
down
on Discord. I mean on Discord.
On Discord. Okay, let me see here. One moment. That's strange, man.
Yeah, because we want to try to make this as easy as possible. But yeah,
How's it
man,
now?
you sound good. You sound.
Do I sound different? That's the question.
I mean,
Sounds the same to me.
it sounds the same to me. How does he sound in the chat, guys? That's the,
Chat. Let me know.
Chat, let it go. And OJ, listen, man. I'm only generous when I'm treating the other people and I give the other people. When it comes to myself, I am a cheapskate sometimes. I'm like, nope, I don't want to buy that. Nope, I don't want to buy that. Unless I have to, I'll buy that. Like, I bought my Steam Deck when it was on sale for like $50. I bought new sounds, like the new sounds I got off for Native Instruments. They're usually $1,500. I didn't buy that joint until it was like $500, and even that was a big spend for me. I was like, nope, not buying it. I'll wait.
So is you being cheap the reason why that you went ahead and cut off your hair because you was tired of getting the products to maintain it, or what happened?
I mean, it was getting uneven. You sit down and everything, and then you got to worry about not sitting on your hair, man. Come on, dog. Like, it's annoying.
Hopefully, it
Nah,
wasn't so
man.
long it got into toilet water or anything too.
Oh,
like
nah,
you had to
nah.
Believable.
You know what I mean?
Believable.
Nah.
Believable.
I mean, there's ways around that. Like, your hair can move around. So.
You have
what
it over
happened?
you like the
Avidan's
grunt, right?
hair
You have it
dipped
all
into the
around
toilet.
in front of your face. Yeah.
Avidan's hair dipped into the toilet. He was walking around smelling like a Wii U. I understand.
Okay, guys.
Oh, I like that. Good one. Good one. But we're gonna go into the second topic, and that's Anthem's Lead leaving Bioware. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see this coming, and I'm not gonna lie, a big part of me doesn't care. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I
Like,
feel you on that.
people still care about Anthem. Okay,
I'm
cool.
like, Anthem? Like, really? That's still a thing? Okay.
Like aside from the Mass Effect trilogy, what has Bioware done?
Ooh, shots.
Let's be real here.
Dang.
I mean,
You
they
going
did
for the
Jade Empire,
throat?
right?
You going for the throat tonight, dog? Okay.
Well, that is a while ago.
MC
Like
said
that's a good
this is
MC,
like Dragon Age and stuff.
MC
like
said
that.
Dragon
That was
Age.
a while ago. Yeah, and like Baldur's Gate.
Yes, because everybody
Some old
loves an
Star Wars
RPG
games, I
where
think, too,
nobody
but that's
shows
really
you.
Jade,
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Dragon
Jade,
Age.
I'm
Jade
saying like in the
Empire.
last decade, they haven't really done too much.
Everybody loves a good RPG
Yo, hold
where
up.
nobody shows any real facial
VC,
expression.
why you so bright, VC?
Why am I so bright? I
Yes.
changed
Yeah.
over to YouTube and I have it on white instead of dark mode.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I don't
you
know how much
definitely-
lighter I am now. So
Yeah, you definitely look like ectoplasm right now.
that's wild.
Oh my gosh.
That's wild, dog.
And you just
There we
changed
go.
back.
There
Okay.
we go.
Woo.
Yo,
I
I'm
was
outside all
like-
the time too. That's the crazy part.
What just happened? But I'm actually interested in hearing your thoughts on this. Your player too.
That's the thing. I'm not really that familiar with it. Like, I know that previously, whenever we saw somebody leave, who did we talk about a few weeks ago? I'm trying to remember now.
Actually,
the Blizzard CEO.
it was a Blizzard CEO.
Yeah, because I mean, he left on good terms, and really, it was just like a personal choice. He was like, "Hey, I want to do more things with my life. I've been doing this for a really long time, but I don't really know the full circumstances behind this dude leaving. I don't know if it was, had anything to do with like."
He put out on
Oh, go ahead,
Twitter
Alex.
that it was kind of a mutual party. He got hired at another studio, and he looks forward to see what they do with Anthem going forward. So I'm sure there are some things behind the scenes going on, but
Right.
on the outside,
Yeah.
it seemed it's pretty smooth.
Anytime I see somebody in like a public position like that who says like, "Oh, everything was mutual," that I'm more inclined to try to read between the lines and see what's going on than somebody who just basically says like, "Hey, I've been doing this for like 30 years. I just want to go chill out for a while." Like that, I just take at face value. This sounds more like there could be more behind it, but again, I'm pretty ignorant on all the circumstances surrounding it.
There is the possibility that he just got offered better pay.
Right. But then, I mean, I guess it's also possible if they were just like, if that dude was responsible for a large part of Anthem's success, they might have, just given him the boot, but in a very public way, just made it, seem more diplomatic.
Yeah. I don't have much to say about it, but I thought that was crucial to get out there, that he doesn't seem angry at them, at least on the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like for him it was more of. I think it's like it on the side, like you got better things in store. Like when people leave these companies, it's like they have better goals and things they want to do. And honestly, BioWare, where in their current position, they're not in the best position that's going to facilitate growth. Let's be real. So
I agree.
So right now it's like, you good?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm just curious, like what else they're even doing right now.
Yeah, so looking at that, I'm thinking like, what else?
They used to make the old Star Wars games, so or at least some of them.
And honestly, he had a good run. Now it's like you're gonna see him do some other things now. So I'm interested in seeing what's gonna happen a year or two from now and seeing what happens next. It's like you see all these names. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but if I feel like the plane of people who started leaving these companies started when Kojima got let go from Konami. I think we started seeing more of this being a trend since Kojima is no longer with Konami.
You mean of just like high ranking gaming execs like just taking off? You mean
like no high ranking like people like high ranking names just going off their separate ways from companies. It's like for whatever reason, and it's not. I'm not saying they're all for the same reason. Not all of them are bad blood, but I'm noticing it's becoming more of a trend, and more of them are starting to branch off and doing their own thing. I wouldn't be this guy. He's still kind of young, so I wouldn't be surprised if he has his own plans for something bigger outside of Anthem, and we may see something that he really wanted to do but couldn't achieve with BioWare because of the relationship they had with EA. That's just my speculation.
Yeah.
Definitely some good hypothesis you got there.
We are officially in the Matrix.
Dun, 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 dun. I mean, we are. It is what it is. The question is, who's Neo?
Me, obviously. Duh.
Only one of us is wearing sunglasses. I would just.
Oh, good point.
Dang!
Very good point.
Dang!
True.
VC is Neo confirmed. Smash
Hey, I'm just
JT
saying,
was good.
Agent Smith also wore sunglasses. Okay, let's not jump to conclusions. Here.
I mean,
notice how I was quiet.
these turn into sunglasses in the sun. Okay, so there you go.
All their transitions.
Yes, they are.
I used to have one of those that they broke, so I need to get myself
Yes, they
a new
are.
pair.
I need to clean these. I may because I could get with my insurance. I could get like new glasses. I'm thinking about getting transitions, but I'm thinking about getting blue light in my lenses too. So
Blue
could I do
light?
could I do a lot of work in front of computers and everything? So
Oh yeah, they'd be perfect for that.
Exactly. And I thought about doing like lens glare because of when you start filming with big lights in front of you, you get that lens glare in your glasses that also reflects on camera and everything. So there's a few things I thought about. I had to spend a lot on glasses, but it's an investment.
Definitely is.
Smash
I think it's a bigger investment though.
$350.
You know what? I don't want to hear that price right now. That's the price of an Xbox, something I don't have. So something that I would like to buy, but I'm too cheap to buy one right now.
You can get an Xbox One S for $200.
Were we talking about the Final Fantasy VII? Is that what you were talking about for $350? I missed
Oh,
that.
that's what Chips bought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen. Chips got bread. Talk about he wants to get that. He wants to get a Jar Baby on top of that. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
I think the Jar Baby is the only major collector's edition I'm getting. Because
I still don't know why y'all are buying a Jar Baby.
let me explain. First off, Jar Baby's adorable. Okay, it's my child you're talking about.
No.
Wow.
No.
No, it's just like so. Kojima's in this new stage of his career, right?
And keep going.
And like obviously, like a lot of people have a lot of respect for him for his work on Metal Gear, and as somebody who's been a fan of his games in the past, like since he's sort of entering this new phase of his career, like the game could be horrible, right? But if it's amazing, I know that I'm gonna want that collector's edition. Plus, I mean, it is okay. It's kind of creepy, but it's gonna make an awesome Halloween decoration, right? That's like
Man, that word if.
See, I don't trust your judgment right now.
I didn't cut any dreads off, so I'm just saying.
Hey! It was for convenience, okay?
Hey,
It was toilet water.
All the toilet water.
You guys
Who
cannot.
wants to walk around smelling like a weed?
First of all, can anyone relate to what it's like to almost sit on your hair? Almost. No, you can't.
S hair, maybe.
sorry,
Excuse
that
me.
was insensitive.
Oh,
You kind of let the trap out there for me. I'm sorry.
G5 said, "Yo, Avidan, since you cut them, can you at least dye one of them pink? I threw them in the trash already, dog. They're gone.
He did it right before the stream.
Yeah.
Right out. We
All right, so-
we were
Right
here.
So right out with the Jar Baby.
Come on.
Call
right.
CPS immediately.
So what people are referring to, guys, like this is it. They're gone. See? That's what they're referring to. He said, "Go get them." So you a grave digger? You a garbage
What, you
digger?
gonna go into the trash?
You go, yo, G5. You dumpster dive in 2006, bro? Come on, dog,
So,
stop.
Avidan, did you flush him down the toilet too? Since they already had the toilet water on him.
Nice, but no. So this last topic is something that I didn't think we would touch this last topic. I thought Nintendo was good money with the copyrights. I thought Nintendo was cool. I thought Nintendo wasn't going to do us like this anymore. But Nintendo started to come down hard with the copyrights with music soundtracks, and this was really apparent. In fact, I know this firsthand because my boy our boy, Nintendo Direct, Studio Nintendo. This dude was telling me that he had trouble finding Fire Emblem tracks to cover because they kept on getting taken down from Nintendo. Fortunately, that worked out for him because one of his songs has 5K views now because people are finding his song instead of the main song, so it kind of gave him a push. But for people who just want to listen to the regular songs, it's kind of sad because sometimes you just want to hear the song on repeat. Like Josh, one time I made a remix. You said, "Yo, can I get like an extended
10-hour mix?"
Yeah, 10-hour mix or extended version of that. There are people Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say what is it? Donkey Kong Country. Help me, the underwater theme. Now I'm forgetting the name.
That
of
was
it.
Steam. No, it was
Aquatic
Steam.
Ambiance.
It was Steam.
That one.
It was Steam
Yeah.
Factory that you when you heard. It was the Steam Factory one I did.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, like, there are
Oh, yeah.
tracks that I would happily listen to 10 hours just because it's just, I don't know, it's
It's
nostalgic,
relaxing.
like an unobtrusive all at once.
And some of it is just legit relaxing music. So it's like
Right.
some of it could go into like homework mixes where people are doing their homework. They got music playing in the background. It's like it's fair use in a sense. You're not using it to really profit. It's simply fair use. So for Nintendo to come cracking down on this, me as a musician, I look at it as, yes, you do want to be compensated for your work, but the amount of money someone gets by monetizing this is pennies compared to what you have actually made
Right.
on the scale. Now, some of the people, if I need to go look deeper, I know some people are getting I heard some people getting just the videos taken down. Now, if you just said, you know what, if you're just gonna take our property and just extend it longer and monetize it, then okay, I could understand Nintendo on that. Nintendo take the monetization of that, let them have the extended version of that. But
Yeah.
I can understand that from a business musician standpoint. From a business musician standpoint, I'm in support of that. But from a creator standpoint, I can't get with just taking down the video altogether, because that's now you're taking away from actual value that could add to other people in many different ways that you may have not taken into consideration.
Right. And that's the thing, like, I can't speak to it from a musician perspective, but like I'm kind of divided on this just because on the one hand, Nintendo completely within their legal rights to pursue, people who are just blatantly putting their music or their tracks out of their intellectual property and profiting from it.
Exactly.
They have a complete legal right to do that. And I understand them wanting to, protect the value of their IPs. But as a consumer, kind of sucks. And one of the things that I think makes it especially crappy is we're not even in like the digital music age where it's like, oh, you download music now and listen to it. We're kind of in the streaming age of music now, right? And a lot of people are going to Spotify or Pandora, if that's still widespread. But like, I'm a Spotify user, right? But a lot of the music that I would love to listen to, things like the original soundtracks for like Silent Hill, for example, those almost never make it to those streaming services, right? That's just a very niche type of music you just don't see pop up there. And you'll see a lot of remixes, and some of them are really good. Like, I'll find all kinds of music like Guile's theme from Street Fighter and stuff like that I enjoy listening to, that people do amazing renditions of. But if I want to hear that original music, in a lot of cases, I think much like retro software itself, from a lot of these big publishers, they don't do a good job of preserving their own history. Like, I think that's one of the arguments that was always put forth that I thought kind of made sense, is in a lot of cases, especially for older games that were made in like the late 80s, early 90s, in a lot of cases, like, companies will merge or get acquired by other companies, and stuff gets lost in the shuffle, and they don't even know where the drives are that hold the original source code for these in some cases. And I think the same sort of applies to music, right? I think there's like a preservationist angle there as well, in addition to just me personally enjoying it, being like, I want to listen to Silent Hill. Like, I like the idea that someone is making sure that a repository of this excellent music is preserved, and YouTube makes that super easy, even if it's not
Smash JT made a great point.
He did.
For them having a soundtrack channel for Nintendo, that'd be perfect.
That'd be perfect.
Why wouldn't they have that already?
That'd be
Like,
perfect.
they make money.
I was like, why isn't that a thing right now? Like, Nintendo, if you don't want them using your stuff, provide some type of value.
Like, put it on
Spotify
Spotify
or
and Apple
about to.
Music or something.
Like, have a Spotify channel or something. Like, have something that's like, you know what? We know you like our music, so here you go.
Imagine they donated. They just say, "Oh, you can just listen to it on Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's 900 tracks." That's what they'll probably say.
That's what I was thinking too. Is like they're probably just gonna start releasing them on Switch, which is the last place I want to listen to music in a portable format.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, I think it's cool
That's
for
what they
people
would do.
that if you love that feature, like, more power to you. But I would never be like, ooh,
Yeah.
time
At
to
that
grab my
point, it's
headphones
like,
and my
why can't we
Switch.
mess with each other on the Switch?
Right.
Like, we can listen to music, but we can't mess.
Yeah. But Rob, you got anything you want to add to this?
I just want to say that I have definitely listened to a 10-hour mix of Shala's theme from Chrono Trigger, and I will do it again. And I have absolutely no regrets.
My man said, I knew what I was doing. I did it.
I'll do it again. I will do it again.
I feel it. So
Yeah, man.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, our Game Collector? So we're gonna wrap it up towards Q&A right now because topics were short tonight. It's been a cool week. Other than, you know, Fire Emblem doing really good in sales. The NPDs were really good, but at the same time, I really didn't feel like talking about kind of like what Rob was saying earlier about sales. I don't really care too much about sales, so I didn't want to bring up the NPDs and say, you know, Nintendo did this. Like, even though that this is good and Nintendo did that, I'm like, that doesn't really get me excited anymore. I'm like, I just want to play.
Can we mention how EA and Madden somehow was the most bought game of last? Can we figure that out? How it was like really marketed? No one was talking about it. Absolutely no one I know was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get Madden this year."
Because it's
Nintendo Direct.
That was it.
Nintendo Direct.
Listen. Where you put it, let me put it to you this way, man. Putting Madden on a shelf of a game store is like putting the bat signal in the sky, dog. It's a magnet. People wake up.
Calls for the bat.
People wake up in the building like, I gotta go get Madden. That's what happens when you put up that on the shelf.
Well, I don't know if it deserved it this year. Definitely, I don't know. Like, honestly, I just don't feel it.
Yeah, I've been going back and forth. I'm like, do I really want to spend $60 on this game?
Exactly, because like I like Madden personally, but like this year I wasn't even hyped. I didn't even pick it up.
With 2K, so I'm a hypocrite. I am a whole
2K
hypocrite.
is different. 2K is different.
Yo, G5 said, but for real though, get it out the trash and die one pig. You won't dare run away from this. Oh man, and I'm running. You can't stop me, bruh. Let's move it on. Tony said, question. Did you and the rest of the cast know the Astral Chain North America website is now updated and improved? I did not know that. I might check it after the stream. I'm definitely that soundtrack, like the anime opening to that game is looking really good. Like it's
looking possibly game of the year on the Switch.
It is.
Time.
Okay.
No.
I got a good question that we can have for the random talk here at the end.
What up?
Best video game intro.
Best video game intro?
Yeah.
What you mean, like a pre-rendered cutscene type intro, or you mean like the actual play from the beginning?
Like the intro cutscene, like like they used to do back on PlayStation and all that type of stuff, on PS1 and all that.
Best one on the Switch right now?
Best one, period.
Oh, just
it don't gotta be. It don't gotta be all Switch stuff. I understand we like Nintendo and all, but
But like from this year, you mean, or just like
just period, all time.
All time. Does it have to be pre-rendered, or could it be playable technically?
Pre-rendered. Let's go pre-rendered.
Okay, pre-rendered.
We can follow it up with a interactive as well and stretch this out some. You know what I'm saying? Give the people something.
Because if you let me have interactive, I would say The Last of Us in a heartbeat.
Really? Okay, yeah, I can.
But that's
see
kind
that.
of a lengthy intro, also.
Yeah.
If we're talking interactive, I honestly like Mario Maker 2 for the intro. Like you start playing immediately. I don't know. I like.
It's just kind of cool that it shows you like your most recent level you were working on, like as soon as it boots up. That's interesting.
I would say
that's why I like it too.
I would say if we're doing intros,
it's hard. For pre-rendered ones.
It's really hard when I say intros because it's like some intros are really good. Like Fire Emblem had a really good intro. The Fire Emblem 3 Houses intro, that was actually a really good intro. But one that sticks to my mind a lot is actually Final Fantasy VIII.
Final Fantasy VIII, yes, that's one. That's one of them up there.
Final
I'm gonna say Chrono Cross.
I knew it was gonna be Chrono something.
Chrono Cross. Go watch the Chrono Cross intro and tell me that if that intro does not make you want to play that game, even if it's nowhere near as good as like its predecessor.
I want to say Pokemon Red and Blue and Pokemon Crystal. They got some sick intros. Classic, memorable intros.
I would be
tempted to say YouTube it.
Silent Hill as well. It's pretty dark, but
Charity
sets up some mystery.
Charity Scott had a question.
Tomb Raider.
Okay.
The first Tomb Raider had a really good intro. Scarred my childhood.
Yo, so Charity Scott had a question for all of us. She said, she has the best questions, dog. You missed it last week. But she said, What's one song that instantly brings you back to your childhood? This is for the whole cast.
I
got one. I'll kick it.
I got it.
I'll kick it off. I'm gonna kick it off
yeah.
with. I'm gonna kick it off with "Soul for Real" Candy Rain.
Mm.
I'm gonna kick it off. "Soul for Real" Candy Rain brings me right back to my childhood, bro.
Can I say Cooley High Harmony without catching any hate for that? Is that okay?
Let's see.
For me, it's Lil Wayne "Swag Surfing" off No Ceiling.
How old
How
are you?
old are you?
Oh no! What's happening?
Oh gosh!
Yeah, and that's
You're
prime
embryo.
Lil Wayne.
Oh my
It's not-
God.
That's prime Lil Wayne in the
Oh,
2008,
gosh.
2009 era. Come on.
Oh gosh!
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god! Like I'll say the Beatles paperback writer. So
How
Hey, I
old
could
are
have
you,
went
bro?
for any of my favorite bands like Aerosmith or Avenged Sevenfold or anything in between. But like, why not Lil Wayne? He's still iconic for what he was at that time.
Live on the podcast, right?
Especially that song. That song is fire.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's a bad choice. I just don't like feeling like I'm 100.
I'm not sure.
Hey, I'm 24. I already feel like I'm old.
Might be. I'm not gonna be able to
Oh
find it.
man,
I might if this thing ends within 5 minutes. I can do it. Nah.
Rob did
All
that.
right, man. Yeah,
You didn't even mute your mic, dog. You.
I know I didn't. I didn't get a chance to.
Oh, okay.
I got. It is what it is. I would tell them to go ahead and say hi, but they already left the room.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Anyway, you got your song.
My song would have to be. It would have to be. Gosh, there's so many choices. It Takes Two by Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock was the first hip hop song I ever heard, so that automatically counts as childhood since I was a baby. Money, Power, Respect by The Lox featuring DMX and Lil Kim. What else could it be? There's a few. Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell. There's a lot of songs that take me back to my childhood.
Well then, and then if you gotta go back to my childhood, then it's like I gotta include "Juicy" by Biggie. Then.
Ooh, if I'm thinking like real early childhood, and this is gonna sound dorky, but the Ghostbusters theme song. Just 'cause
Hey!
I was obsessed with it when I was like 3-4 years
Hey,
old.
that's dope. That's
a
dope.
good one. And
I
of
was
course,
born
the
the day it
Reading
came
Rainbow
out.
song. What?
Oh,
Take
yeah.
a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow.
This guy.
What?
This guy.
Flames. Flames.
This guy really brought it back to reading.
You can't introduce me to LeVar Burton without me having to break down like freaking Troy and Community.
Oh man, but I mean, you know what? Then if you gotta say the songs that bring me back, I gotta say the Doug theme song.
Oh,
The Doug theme.
no, hold up. Rocco's Modern Life intro.
Oh,
Which
I
now
love
there's
that
new
show.
episodes of that, which is crazy.
I can't
Yeah, but
wait
it's
for the
not
new
the same.
episode.
It's not the
I
same.
didn't watch it yet. Was it bad?
Rocco's Modern Life.
yo, Rob, read that
Rocco's
comment.
Modern Life.
Well, I haven't seen the new
Rob,
episodes.
read that last comment, bruh. You're gonna laugh.
No, I play that on my stream all the time, Jordan. All the time.
I may have to play that tonight.
Take a look. I can't say the words that he said right there. My Reading Rainbow. Here we go again.
Oh man, what have we done? What have we done tonight? Charity, where have you brought us? You brought us to
Same old ish.
Ooh,
Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow.
I don't know how we got here, but we're gonna rock with it.
Through the power of our Lord and Savior. That's how.
LeVar Burton?
Yes, exactly. Exactly who.
Thanks, Jordy.
I said we never meet in person.
The aggression is at an all-time high tonight. Let me read off some more comments. Nintendo Minute is already in full force, and Nintendo Platinum Games ultimate masterpiece since Bayonetta 2 and Nier Automata. Okay. Super Smash Brothers. This is the your question, Rob, that people were answering too.
What did it say? But the best intro?
Yeah. Sebastian C said Super Smash Brothers Melee or Brawl. That's a good one. Jordan Dropout says Smash 64, Budokai 2. That was a good one. Or the first Spider-Man movie game. Nice. Sebastian C said Final Fantasy X had a bomb intro, but the game was whack.
No, stop. It's not whack. I'm going through it right now. I've been stuck grinding for a while, and I'll say that sucks. But aside from that,
the game
it's
is
pretty
whack.
Final Fantasy X is good.
Look how angry NX is. That's the most aggressive I've seen him.
For this blasphemy.
Exactly. You have to stand up.
NX got some vocal cords in them.
Final Fantasy X, blah.
Final Fantasy X is one of the best Final Fantasy
Blah.
games. One of,
Blah.
not the best, but one of.
Yes.
Blah. Give me 6, 7, 8, and 9 with no question.
Nah, just
Blah.
6 and 7.
Keep
Then 10.
Titus in his
Whoa,
last
whoa! Time out. Whoa, time. Flag on the play. Did you just play Final Fantasy 8 and Final Fantasy 9 like they were whack? Did I just hear that correctly?
No, I just said 6, 7, then 10. I didn't say where 8 and 9 are in that list.
Whoa.
Didn't even make
You're
the
gonna
list.
put some respect on number 8 and number 9, bruh.
Not in top 3 though.
Nine is
Not
good,
top
man.
3. I do want to play 8 though. It's the only one.
9
I haven't
is
played.
arguably
It's the
better than
only one I haven't
7.
played.
9 is arguably better than
That's a
7.
reach.
9, that's
a reach.
reach.
Arguably.
Reach. I'm sorry, man.
I'm
7
not
better.
I'm not on that side of the argument, but I can respect the argument versus 7 versus 9. It's a very good
It
argument.
looks a lot better.
Well, 10's better than 9.
Yeah.
Can we agree on that?
No, we can't.
All right, then. I don't have to tell you.
10 is better than 9, though.
NX, you have crappy internet. You can't be trusted.
I have a quick question for the panel.
What's up?
What do you think is going to happen or be announced at Indie World on Monday? Right? Indie World for Nintendo?
That's like a
Monday.
20-minute presentation, right?
Yeah,
we're gonna-
a lot of indie stuff's going to be possibly shown. Possibly Untitled Goose Game. Possibly a few other games too. Crosscode, I believe.
I'm not sure. I am excited because I do like me some indie games, but I just we might see a Hat in Time trailer because that's coming out in October. I think they
Right.
announced. We'll
I
see
can see
some
that
stuff
happening.
we know about. But I'm looking forward to seeing stuff we don't have any clue about right now.
Yeah, a good surprise would be nice. Or some Untitled Goose Game just drop that day. I'd go livid. I'd be insane. I'd be like,
Wasn't
yes,
that
game of the
delayed
year,
to
let's go.
2019? Wasn't that delayed out of 2019, or was it just out of the spring?
Well, it was delayed from 2018 into 2019, and I hope it's not delayed again. That's all I hope. It shouldn't be delayed again. There's no reason. People only
That's right.
were expecting it to be like a $20 game, and now it's going to be like a $60 game for how long they're taking on it.
I can't wait
Well,
till the day comes
quick-
where we have $10 games
Yo, hold up.
that don't include hentai.
Hold up.
It's all over Switch.
Jordan Dropout and G5 both were like first of all, they both donated $5. Well, G5 $4.99.
Shout out to that.
And shout out to you guys. Jordan said, "Boom, Captain Dasher." Captain Dasher said, "I dare someone to donate." Thank you, Captain Dasher, for encouraging people to donate. Next question was, comment. G5 said, "Go in the dumpster and get it. Quit playing." No.
You want to show him a magic trick, Avidan?
You want to show him
Hey,
magic trick?
Avidan.
What are you talking about? I'll go away. I'll go away. I'll disappear. I don't do magic.
Oh, all right. I thought you did.
You're West Indian and you don't believe in magic?
I don't believe in magic.
And
It's voodoo.
Yeah, I don't practice dark arts.
Doesn't matter. I'm just talking about the culture here. We can talk culture.
We can talk culture, but I don't practice dark arts.
Look, man. That doesn't mean you can't believe even if you don't practice.
yeah.
I don't believe Andy Dick is a good comedian, but I know he exists.
Yeah, but you know what else I believe? Got him! That's what I believe.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Got him! Got him! Got him! Woo! Oh man, I that was good. That was fun.
Man, look, I don't know how anybody was fooled because if anybody saw how long your hair was, they can see you only took off like 4 inches from there.
Yeah. At
Oh
most 5.
man.
As a young black male, I was like, that's not fooling me. I'm from the home of the dreadheads.
Man, come on, man. Me cutting my hair, come on. That's not yet. I would need to find a different place, a different style. What was the subject that in school you all struggle with the most?
Geometry.
Math.
Yeah, math in general.
I was a
do
beast
English
at
easy,
algebra.
but-
I was a beast at algebra. Geometry, no.
Listen, me. This was me in class.
I did that, but I was still a beast in algebra.
I did that. I was a beast in psychology. I was a beast in psychology. I fell asleep in every Yo, all right. This is how bad it's how good I was in psychology. I would fall asleep in class every single day, and I would get A's on all my classes. At one point, someone tried to snitch that I was sleeping in class. The teacher yelled at that person, said he's the only one with an A in the class. I was like,
and you went right back to sleep, right?
Yup.
Listen here, man. That's
how college was for me. That's how that was.
I'm gonna keep it.
Go to sleep, go to party and drink.
I'm gonna keep it a whole bean. I cut a deal with my Italian teacher, and I just slept the whole class and got a C.
More power. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that.
I would sit back there with my headphones in, my CD player. That's right, I had a Walkman with a CD player, a Discman. And I sit back there, put my headphones in, and I would sleep the entire year, the entire school year, and I got a C. And everybody's like, "How is he passing?" I'm like, "None of your business. I cut a deal. This is what we do." Okay.
For me, it was my iPod Nano days.
Oh man, see, that's how I can tell you're an embryo.
It's only like 10 years tops that you're older than me by.
Yo.
You said 24, right?
Yeah.
You're
7 years. 7 years.
You're close to being a central, bruh. Not even a millennial.
Real facts though, man. Like iPad Nano wasn't even out when the freaking high school was going on for me. We barely had cell phones. Barely.
Hey, yo, see, Joe got my back. She said majority of West Indians do not believe in voodoo. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I know this. I was just messing with you and her because she's West Indian as well. But, you know, it is what it is. I just wanted a reason to make my Andy Dick comment because he is a horrible comedian.
But kudos to you for remembering down part West Indian.
Yes, of course. Come on, man.
Kudos to you because I rarely tell people that these days.
You can look at you and tell, dog.
Do you remember what country?
I didn't say you could tell what country. I said you can look at you and tell you West Indian.
Oh, okay. that's probably why I got the lungs of Africa. And I could taste spice like a G.
Yeah, because I can't. I cannot. I cannot.
Spicy.
Everybody's excited about spicy nuggets coming back to Wendy's. I'm like, eh.
Yo, I literally ate 24 of them before the stream.
Yo, listen.
I'm like, I'm good.
Listen, I saw Stone Cold on Hot Ones. I'm like, yo, I want to be on this show one day. I legit want to be on Hot Ones one day. I'm not lying to you guys.
That show got me back into hot food because I took like a break for a few years and I started watching that show back in like season 2, and I've been like getting all these different hot sauces. I had this hot sauce. It's literally called A word Reaper. I'm not gonna say the A word.
Yeah. I know about that.
I know that.
Yeah, it's pretty hot, but it's not like overbearingly hot. I expected it to be like really strong. It had a sweet hint to it too. Pretty good stuff.
Real spice,
I'm gonna tell you, man.
Real spice is where it's at.
The question is, if you go on there, Avidan, can you do better than Wale did?
How did Wale do?
Or DJ Khaled.
Wale was unbothered the entire time, in front of a live audience at that.
I mean,
because they did it at Complex Con.
I mean, that'd be cool. I'll have to watch his. I'll tell you this: I won't be like Idris Elba though.
Oh yeah, no, not at all.
It'll probably be between Wale and Stone Cold, because Stone Cold got through his like a G actually.
Oh, you know who else did his without being bothered? Gunplay.
Yeah, Gunplay did too.
Gunplay did great. I think Gunplay, Wale, and Stone Cold probably got the top 3 as far as handling the heat.
You saw Stone Cold too?
Yeah,
I see it.
Stone Cold.
I'm subscribed, baby.
Yeah. Gary V actually did pretty good too. Actually.
Oh, I didn't know Gary did it.
Gary V actually did pretty good.
Tons of
he did
actors,
really
comedians,
Gordon,
singers,
Gordon couldn't hang that well, bruh. I was shocked.
I'm probably out by round 4 if I go on there.
Gordon couldn't hang well.
Once I reach that nuke sauce that they've been having, the bomb, I'm done. That one looks like it's more painful than the 2 after it.
Yeah, yo, Shaq's faces were hilarious. His expressions were hilarious that entire time.
I mean, Shaq, that's what Shaq does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's eccentric.
That is a nice way of putting Goofy. I appreciate
Oh man, you guys have any other questions for us? We are.
Yeah, like I said before, Rob, I'm really good at like English literature and all that stuff. Back in school, so very good vocabulary.
I respect the lexicon, sir.
Artist too, like you gotta have a good vocabulary.
I respect the lexicon, man. As a rapper, I feel it.
Yeah.
Captain Dash said, "I hate the 7th grade. Plus, I'm homeschooled, so okay." Omega Metal Chase 92 said geography was my go-to subject. I didn't sleep through really any class except for the ones that I was really uninspiring, interpreters or teachers.
Man, I hated geography, but I wasn't bad at it. I just hated it.
I was really good at geography. I got an A+, even though Florida is not part of the East Coast.
Captain Dash said, "Okay, I dare someone to donate $10."
I saw that.
But
it's a South Pacific state, I think that's called. Florida.
Stop this.
Oh, that's the question I want to ask y'all. What do y'all consider DC?
DC, okay.
Is it East Coast? Is it the South?
East Coast. DC is East Coast.
I assumed it was East Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Y'all East Coast, bruh. You guys are the East Coast.
Yeah.
We are the top of the South and the bottom of the North. We are the Mid-Atlantic. If you look up inside of the encyclopedia, we are the Mid-Atlantic. We are our own little area. And technically, we are the South because we're below the Mason-Dixon.
Oh, gosh. We're not this topic again.
Hey,
yeah, Florida's a South Atlantic state. Like Georgia, South Carolina, and all that stuff.
Y'all don't see. That's the thing. Y'all only call the East Coast the Northeast. That's wild. Like y'all ignoring.
I mainly just think it's Florida that's not an East Coast state. The rest are East Coast. It's just Florida. It's not.
Florida's on the East
It's on the coast.
Yeah,
it's not. No matter what, even if it's there, it's not there.
This is the most aggressive geography discussion I've ever been privy to.
You're welcome.
Josh.
It's been going for a long time. This discussion. It's a real heated debate amongst
what'd you say,
many
Alex?
people.
I said I'm glad you're
here. Charity Scott said, well, first of all, Joe said, I always tell people we should be considered Mid-East Atlantic when no one listens to me.
I can feel that. I can feel that completely.
I was going to say Rob listens to you, but I felt he was going to comment anyway, so I just kept my mouth shut.
Wait a minute. Hey, what was that? What was that, Avidan?
What? Because I know you. You just said Mid-East Atlantic, did you not? You just said it's Mid-East Atlantic.
I said Mid-Atlantic.
Mid-Atlantic.
I said Mid-Atlantic.
Mid-Atlantic. So you said that. So
it's the way you said it.
What?
Rob listens to you. Rob listens to you. You know what? I will smack you, Avidan. With your own dreads.
First of all, I'll hit you with your old pimp. Stop this. Stop this.
Mr. Charles.
Oh man! All right. No more Juggernaut references. Before we throw everyone off.
I'm the Juggernaut.
Charity said, "Name your top pet peeve." Mine is when people interrupt me because they feel they need this. What they say is more important. That's actually one of my pet peeves. But I'll give another one. One of my pet peeves is come back to me because I'll let someone else talk.
I got mine already.
Go ahead.
Cherry, you'll like my answer to this. It's when I date a girl and she's on the phone the whole time when we're out to eat. We order our food, we have a discussion, I go to the bathroom, I really go to my car and leave. So don't be on your phone if we're on a date. like it's not that difficult to have a conversation for an hour, is it?
It's a little hard in 2019, but I feel you.
Yeah. It's impossible. They're glued to their hand in Instagram. Like, oh, I gotta post another thing.
I think that goes for all of us, though, man. Because, I mean, what if you're out with your lady, and then you see this really good meme on Twitter, and you want to share it with her, man? Like,
Gotta do it.
You gotta share a meme with her. That's what love is all about, sharing memes.
Oh,
okay?
I agree, but some girls are not like that, and those are the girls that you cut off and leave at the diner or wherever you're out to eat or whatever restaurant you're at.
Hey, man, you just gotta share the memes, man. No, but I'm just kidding around now. I'm just joking. Don't get left by listening to me and my jokes. Don't have me leaving because I'm not responsible, and I will not claim responsibility for it. I'm sorry.
Rob be like, who are you? I don't know you.
Yeah, I don't know you. You listen to me. The first thing you did was listen to me. Oh man, first mistake.
You said that happened. Oh man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got him with the you got him with the drink when you tell the Uber driver when they talking too much, man. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, word.
And once you reach your 14th, that's crazy. You're just like, That's crazy.
Man,
That's crazy. When
you
know what, man? When you gotta tell the Uber driver that's crazy for the third or fourth time, it's getting in dangerous territory.
It's when you rate them.
That's when you're getting like real close to me giving you 1 star. I shouldn't have to tell you that's crazy more than once.
That's crazy.
I think my biggest pet peeve, 2 of them. One is mild. I don't like gatekeeping, and then I don't like slow drivers will put me into an absolute rage. There's very little that gets me upset. Like I'm usually like an ocean of patience with people, right? I cannot stand slow drivers. I'm trying to get to where I need to go, and if you're going, like 1 mile under the speed limit, I just can't stand it. It drives me nuts.
All right, for me, people who drive under the speed limit in the fast lane. That's one of my pet peeves.
Oh yeah,
that's one of my pet peeves.
Facts.
That's one of my pet peeves. It's like you're in the fast lane.
Passing lane. Like move, and then it says the sign "Keep right" if you're not passing, and they're just going 50 and 70. Like move, please.
Word.
Makes no sense. Oh, and I hate
my pet peeve is seeing men that walk with women but leave women like closer to the street.
Yo, dog,
I hate that. I hate that with a passion.
Me too.
It makes my skin itch.
My wife's like she would never let this down because always she says I never let her walk on the side of the street. It's almost like instant. Whenever she's on that side of the street, I'm like, nope, you're on this side. I just casually move her to the side. I'm like, you stay on this side. And everything, because it was just something that I don't even think anyone taught me how to do. It's just that it was just instant. It was just instant that says, no, you come over on this side.
Yeah, and it's a natural reaction. That thing's weird.
It is.
But that's just how I was raised and taught to do that. Like
Captain Dash. Captain Dash says, what is a pet peeve? Don't judge him. Pet peeve is something that just internally bothers you when you see other people do it.
Yeah.
Mine is when people try to turn everything into a meme. It doesn't matter what it is. When they do it,
you know what my pet peeve about memes is? I hate when people put like a really deep quote on a meme and then they put a picture that has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that.
There's a whole subreddit devoted to like bad Facebook memes. It's pretty great.
It's like, yeah, man, you gotta hold down the woman you love before she leaves you, and then you got regrets. And it's like a picture of freaking Mekhi Phifer and Paid in Full. Like, what does this have to do? He never said this. He never said this ever. I've seen the movie like 10 times. He's never said that. I hate when that happens.
I can relate to that as well, Joe.
Oh yeah, big facts.
I'm gonna post a GIF on Twitter responding to my hair being cut. Just because everyone like Rob, it became really like a huge fire.
Man, you didn't fool me. I know that much.
I know I didn't fool you.
I wasn't fooled either. I kind of
the moment I saw the picture, I was like, how are people being fooled by that? Nick pointed it out immediately though. Shout out to Nintendo Direct. He knew what was up.
Nick was like lies. See Nick is a good friend.
Nick be knowing because he used to look like Childish Gambino, so he be knowing. he is ever present in the knowledge.
Do you guys have any more questions for us tonight? We are chilling. Why you interrupt him? Wait, who interrupted who? Joe Smile said, my pet peeve is people who try to be the victim and hero of every situation they are in as they are without sin. Yikes. I get it. Well. Okay, just got disgustingly quiet. I
just don't like whiners. That annoys me.
That I don't do. I don't complain, so I don't like hearing too much complaining. My pet peeve is when people try to flex in front of girls.
Oh yeah, that's whack.
That's legit.
That's super whack.
Are you?
That's DTM.
So as soon as you said all I could think of was Hannibal Buress.
Are you?
Right out.
Fate. Josh, where'd you go, bro? Anyway.
Yo, the moment he's at Hannibal Buress, he just...
Oh, wait, hold on.
So
my camera's weird tonight. I don't know what's up.
Distracted by Life said,
back.
"Are you guys
It's all
excited
good.
for the new Obi-Wan announcement?" Not really. Charity Scott, the new Obi-Wan announcement, Star Wars announcement.
I ain't hear about it.
I
didn't
didn't
either.
They're doing a Obi-Wan series or that.
Eh.
I saw a little bit of it.
Charity Scott said, "Favorite instrumental of all time. Mine is Slick Rick Children's Story." Nice. That's a real good one. See, my favorite instrumental changes a lot. It really depends on the day.
Yeah, and also just as a music artist, like you're gonna like a ton of them anyway, so it's hard to really pinpoint which one's your favorite.
Like one, I could tell you one of my favorite instrumentals right now. It's Your World, produced by Jay Dilla, which had Common on there. That's one of my favorite instrumentals. Another one of my favorite instrumentals is Diamonds Are Forever. That when Kanye still had his mind. What else?
When was that?
Well, he wasn't too far gone.
Well,
When was that?
You gonna say Kanye was always too far gone?
Always.
all geniuses are too far gone. Like, what do you expect? Why do you think I have so many hot takes? Like,
Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Not, in the words of Joe Smile, it's not like this. Not like this.
I'll even say Snoop and Dr. Dre, Deep Cover is one of my favorite instrumentals of all time.
I'm gonna say for the chill vibes, Tom Misch, The Journey. Matter of fact, that was like the background, like for my intro for a minute back on my YouTube channel. And then for like everything else, for like getting hype and everything like that, About the Money by T.I. featuring Young Thug. That's just a masterful instrumental to me.
I'll tell you what, I couldn't honestly say this was one of my favorite instrumentals like from a while back because I wouldn't have noticed it. But whenever the Us trailer came out, I listened to I Got Five on it and how terrifying that sounds like as the backdrop for a horror movie, that I really enjoyed.
Oh yeah, that was really good.
Like I was like, oh my
The way
god,
the way
this
they
is super
flipped
dark.
it.
Yeah,
The way they flipped it was amazing.
Don't mind me, guys. I'm just updating Twitter because Twitter is freaking out over this. I got people quoting my tweet. People going asking, "What did I do here?" People saying, "What? No." I'm like, so in normal fashion, I responded.
I feel like, you know, on account of this transgression, I feel like One Pink Dread becomes more possible. You know what I mean? That's the word
I could go G5's route and just get one. You said One Pink Dread. I could just cut like this one little one piece off and just dye it pink for you guys, and then you go, "This is One Pink Dread." And
Did Avidan just say One Piece?
No, I did. I said One Pink.
Oh, okay.
I could
You did say One Piece. You said you cut this one piece off and make it pink. You said
I can't
One
leave
Piece.
this is my own podcast. Ah! Sorry.
How you forgetting what you said? You just said it.
like 2 seconds ago.
Listen, bruh.
It just happened. It was there.
Listen, bruh. We're going to get over that. Avidan, what is your favorite anime? He says mine is Dragon Ball Z. My favorite anime right now. Ooh, that's a hard one. Actually, no.
Seven
My
Deadly
favorite
Sins
anime
is
of all time, Yu Yu Hakusho. That's my favorite anime of all time.
That's my favorite too. All time.
Cowboy
Easy.
Bebop.
No cap.
I respect that. I respect Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop. That's my top.
I'm too bush league to answer this. I would love to, but alas, I cannot.
I want to give Baki an honorable mention.
Baki's good.
Yeah. I like Seven Deadly Sins too, but of course Yu Yu Hakusho is my favorite, and who doesn't like Dragon Ball? Like,
Yo, Yu Yu
of course
Hakusho.
GT is one thing. That's
OG.
that's bad, but
The
OG Dragon Ball's best.
when it comes to character development, we really got to say this. When it comes to character development in Dragon Ball, Vegeta is unmatched.
Oh,
And Joe,
Easy.
only brotherhood is acceptable.
Oh, okay, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, she said FMA, and I'm like, only if you're talking about brotherhood.
Ethan R said, "What do you guys think will be your favorite RPG this year? The game could have already came out."
The Outer Worlds.
Dragon Quest 11.
I want to say probably Fire Emblem this year.
that's a good question.
Or Dragon
going
Quest
with the
Pillars
Outer
2, if that
Worlds
qualifies.
easily.
She said,
It may be Dragon Quest 11S for me.
I'm laughing with Joe just said, and it's true.
I was even considering getting the revision of the Dragon Quest 11 revision with the blue Joy-Cons. Oh, I was so close to getting that.
Honestly,
both are good, but Brotherhood's better.
Honestly, Charity, I do not remember a movie that made me cry.
A movie that made you cry?
I can't.
Toy Story 3, maybe? Like a tear? Like, that's it? Like,
what movie made me?
cry.
I think I'm trying to think because movies don't usually make me cry, but I know I've cried at least at one movie.
It happens, but maybe a little bit at Infinity War. I can even lie. I did see that movie a lot.
You cried at Infinity War?
I'm just saying, you know exactly the scene I'm talking about, and I guarantee at least somebody else in this chat did too.
Yes. I know exactly
You know
what
what
scene,
I'm
but it still
talking
didn't make me
about.
cry.
It
It
was
just made me say,
devastating.
dang, that's messed up.
And the performance was
it's in my vlog actually. I did a vlog about it leaving the movie theater, and it's on my YouTube channel. But I didn't cry. I just felt messed up about it. Like, he was only a teenager, man. He was only a teenager.
He'll be alright.
That's rough.
incinerated.
Yeah, incinerated.
Literally. But
he just didn't feel that well, you know. Give him some Robitussin. He'll be all right.
You know what? He didn't feel so well, so
Tussin fixed everything, baby.
that's what he needed.
Got a cold? Take some Tussin.
No, I
Your arm, pour some Tussin on it.
he needed some milk.
Your taxes messed up? Throw some Tussin on your taxes.
He needed some milk. That's what he needed.
He needs some milk.
I already did it. I already pressed it. I already pressed the button already. See, this stream deck comes in handy for moments like this. I'm gonna utilize this more.
You gotta
See, we couldn't hear it because we're in Discord.
Yeah, you guys couldn't hear
it
it
on mine too.
You guys couldn't hear it, but it was perfect timing. I'm gonna do up these streams a little bit more for you guys. In the coming weeks, we're still gonna have this Chill Squad TV at the top left, but either at the top or at the bottom, we're gonna have something that says the Chillcast and actually put a border over this, so this can look a little bit better, look a little cleaner for you guys, look more like a show. I feel like we're still on bare bones. We were on bare bones for a little bit, but we're gonna really do it up and make ours look unique, make this look like a real experience that you guys can all enjoy watching. So,
and Avidan, the people must know, what are your plans with the Chillcast and Mixer?
Very good question.
Well, we're right now, if you guys don't know, we are currently co-streaming this. I say co-streaming. We're multi-streaming this over at Mixer. So if you have not followed my Mixer channel, that is the Mixer channel, because there will be exclusive gaming streams on that channel. If I start doing impromptu live streams, like interviews and stuff like that, that'll be on Mixer as well.
Talk about it.
So if you talking about like a real live stream experience, we're gonna start moving things over to Mixer now. Right now,
and Chris Levi dropping sparks on your Mixer right now.
Appreciate you, homie. Thank you so much. So the reason why you guys haven't really seen too much content on my end when it comes to, let me change the camera. The reason why you haven't seen too much content on my end is simply because I have been working 10 hours a day at my regular day job. That's why I've really been ghosting other people's live streams. You guys see me just put up one video a week, because the time to actually make these videos, if you guys actually see my reaction videos, I don't just react. I try to edit them and make them entertaining for you guys. I try to put more energy into the thumbnails and things that you guys can enjoy. Doing 2 to 3 videos a week on 2 different channels while having a regular job, while having a family, while being a friend to other people, while like still maintaining my own personal life, it's a lot. And not for nothing, I love YouTube. Let me rephrase that. I love what I do on YouTube. I love what I do on YouTube for you guys. I'm gonna put it that way. I'm gonna phrase it that way. I love what I do on YouTube for you guys, but at the same time, I'm looking to see what can I do to really expand my time further so I can have more time to stream with you guys, more time to talk with you guys, because talking to you guys is where it's at. Having these conversations is where it's at. Charity, thank you so much for having these types of questions, because it really brings out a side of me, brings out the side of other side of the Chill Squad, that we could actually just talk and have regular conversations with each other. That's what I like about this community, because I'm if you guys know me off screen, off air, I don't only talk about video games. So being able to break away from the video game topics and actually talk about some real stuff, we got a donation. $5 donation from Chris Levi. Thank you so much, homie. I personally want to be able to bring that type of value to you guys on a consistent basis, and that's something that we are going to do. So with that, do you guys have anything else you want to add to ask us? Because we're chilling right now. I know I usually try to get us out of here, but if you guys don't have anywhere to be, we could go for another 15 minutes of questions. If you guys want to talk about life, throw out the questions. We'll answer them. You want to talk about movies, video games, anime?
Love. Who needs love advice? Don't listen to me. I'm going to give it horribly.
I'm not the expert.
We're here to entertain.
Like, and you know what? I want to give proper. I'm gonna pay dues properly while we're here live. I definitely want to give big props and shouts to OJ on this, because really seeing him do this made me say, "Yo, for real, thank you for reaffirming this." Because we in the Chillcast, we dipped into this a few times, but seeing this become a normal thing on him, and seeing you guys actually want that, I want to provide more of that. Hey, my dude Oron with the $5 donation said Patreon acting weird, so here's $5. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. So really,
that's real.
So really, OJ, like really, you still watch my dude. I really appreciate you doing that for your channel, because that is something that I do see of great value to every community, not just your community, but every community, where we can have these talks. You know, after we of course talk about gaming, we could still have these talks as regular people. So it's not just we talk about video games and then everyone goes home.
We did. Like, yeah,
exactly. I mean, honestly, you guys sticking around in the chat, the 30 plus of you sticking around, you guys are not just here to talk about us, talk about video games and go home. You guys, you guys like the personality, and you guys obviously want to know, you see more about us. So it's like we want to open that door for you guys to know a little bit more about us, so we could even give you guys even more value. So, all right. So with that, Charity asks another question. She asks, what is the first feature you noticed about someone? For me, I think it's the eyes and the shoes. I don't know what to look at. For me, it's the eyes. That's actually something that I see. And that's mainly because for me personally, I can normally tell how truthful you are just by looking at your eyes.
Oh yeah.
That's
for
just
me. It's a tie between eyes and lips.
I don't know if I noticed.
I actually, you're right. I can see that.
Usually, it's just body language entirely. Like if somebody's like really closed off, or if they're like wide open and.
Oh, if we're gonna go into that aspect, then yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Rob. I'll finish off after you.
Yeah, if we're gonna go on that, I mean, I'm gonna check how kind you seem as a person. Like that's the first thing.
That's what I wanted.
I catch energy basically.
That's
energy. You feel like the biggest thing.
And that's what I wanted to say. For me, I said eyes and smile. For me,
yeah,
eyes and smile. I can usually tell a lot by a smile. I can tell if it's crooked. I can tell if it's fake. I can tell if you're forcing it. That's usually for me. So,
for me, it's eyes too. Pretty much, it's always the eyes.
Cool. Good question, Charity. Let me see. NX Revolution next had a question for us. I mean, you could have just talk. You're on here. You type it in the chat, but you could. He said
because that's too easy for NX.
He said favorite video game soundtrack ever.
Chrono Trigger.
I really like the Octopath soundtrack. I really did. Every song was something memorable, and it was something that I can just listen to on and on, regardless of how long I'd be grinding levels in that game.
Yeah. I mean, Avidan, it's hard. It's hard.
It is hard because I have some for retro. I have some for now. So it's really hard for me.
Okay, how about what about for each generation? How about that you played actively?
All right, for the 32-bit generation, I'll say Final Fantasy VII. For the 16-bit generation, I'm going to say Secret of Mana 2, which is Trials of Mana coming out. For the 8-bit generation, Super Mario Bros. 3. 64-bit generation, I'm going to say Pilot Wings. What else? The GameCube I didn't get, so I'm not gonna count that one.
Yeah.
But for the Wii, you said Smash games excluded, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a tie between Galaxy 1 and Twilight Princess. For the Wii U, definitely Xenoblade Chronicles X.
No, that one's easy.
Xenoblade Chronicles
There's
X.
not many highlights on that console.
Pretty much the only highlight that's still there.
Virtual console menu music. That's
and right.
I mean, that's a fair point, actually.
And right now for the Switch, it's a toss-up between Octopath and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. With it leaning more so towards Xenoblade Chronicles 2, actually.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 does have a great soundtrack overall. It really does, especially when you go into Araya. That's one of my favorites.
Yo, when those
never played
it, and you own it too, and when those strings hit, I'm like, yo,
I can imagine a smooth instrumental remake to that, like hip hop style.
Yeah. Don't hit that. Don't hint towards that, please. I got my plate is full right now.
Shoot. Hey, Undertale's on Switch, so Undertale.
Great choice.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Deltarune.
I'm sorry,
man. They gotta finish the game in general. That was the most exciting morning ever.
Maybe it'll
when
drop
Deltarune
part
came
2
out
on Monday.
I wish.
What was the question? Like, just favorite RPG?
But no, favorite
Soundtrack.
Oh, favorite soundtrack
of all generations though. Like you gotta go generation by generation.
Like
so any game, regardless of genre.
Yeah.
That's a great question. The Last of Us is up there. I feel like I go to that a lot, but I feel like
that's totally a cheat, Joe. That's completely a cheat. You can't say Guitar Hero for best soundtrack. It's literally a soundtrack the entire game.
Silent Hill 2 is really good.
I don't play horror games. I'm so afraid of them.
Well, I'm trying to think of like a not horror. I mean, both of those are like horror-ish games, so I'm trying to think of something that's just more that I enjoy, like start to finish, more than that.
I'm starting to understand more and more why you got the jar, baby. When you keep mentioning all these horror games.
I'm not exclusively into horror. I just really like.
Are you gonna put it like right next to your bed, so when you open your eyes as you wake up or go to sleep, you can have it be the last thing you see and first thing you see when you wake up?
Wow.
That's a pause moment.
Oxenfree is good.
That game was on sale like over a year ago, $3 I think. It was really good. It was definitely worth it.
Yeah, it's got a very unique sense of style about it that I really enjoyed.
Yeah, good story too, honestly.
We got.
Can I say Grand Theft Auto Vice City? Because
you can.
That works.
The only games
that's
that
fair.
are the Smash Bros.
And Distracted by Life got a question too.
Yeah, Smash Bros. Games have like everything.
Okay. I got a question for the whole entire panel. I got a question for the chat as well. Which had the better soundtrack, Vice City or San Andreas?
San Andreas.
Oh, that's so worlds apart. Like that's so.
San Andreas.
I would say San Andreas too, to be honest.
But Vice City is amazing.
All of them to know.
That's
a big question.
Vice City had the best like 80s pop R&B mix. I'll say that. But San Andreas had a better overall soundtrack.
Ooh, I should have said No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is incredible. Like even regardless of how you feel about that game, that music is crazy good.
Let me see. We got a lot of questions tonight, guys. Chris Levi asked us, what is something you accomplished in the last year you are proud of? I think you asked us this already, but if you haven't, something I accomplished last year that I am proud of. You know what? Guess I'm gonna say this. Call it cliche you want. I got through it alive.
Facts.
Call it cliche if you want.
That's the realest it's gonna be.
I got through last year alive.
Having my Mixer channel surpass my Twitch channel when everybody said that was completely impossible.
Just
crazy.
Probably just starting your player 2, because part of that, I was not your player 2. It was something largely directionless and unfocused.
Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning that before.
On Apple Music, that's really it. I've reached over 5 million last year, but like nothing crazy aside from that.
Cool. Let me see. I'm reading off all these. Okay, this is a fun question. Ethan R said, cute chicks or hot chicks?
What?
Is it too much to ask for both?
Yeah, right. Honest women, loyal women, chill women,
genuine women.
Genuine.
What? Are these mutually exclusive? You guys don't know?
No, I'm just giving all the other options that I would care about more than hot or cute.
Well, nowadays it's just ratchet, crazy.
No, it's not all of them. No.
I'm gonna say.
I know some dope women.
Oh, there is still
a lot of
there.
them.
My answer is my wife. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My answer is my future wife. My answer is my future wife.
That's my answer. So we're going to move it past that. Let's see. What other questions are there? Ethan says, what are your favorite foods? Pasta. I love pasta foods. I love pizza, sushi.
Yeah, spicy hot wings.
Spicy food, yes. Spicy food.
I have such a affair with burgers, man. But I'm trying to leave them alone. Yes. I'm trying to leave them alone because I want to lose this weight.
I make some amazing burgers. I make them nice, somewhat thin but thick patties. I make a double bacon cheeseburger. Oh
yeah. Well, I don't do bacon, but I feel you.
Yeah.
But
the wave.
Pasta definitely. Like I'm.
What kind of pasta though?
Name one, and I'm probably gonna say yes.
Carbonara, vodka.
You see, I used to play football, so it was just all types of different types of pastas they would have us eat because you got a carbo load. So
I had to do that they loaded us up with pasta for when I was on track. It was
yeah, it was similar for me for hockey because you had to like constantly skate around the ice, so you need to have tons of carbs.
Yo,
I'm trying to tell you, man, hockey is a brave sport.
Yeah.
Yo, listen.
It was the best though. I can't count how many times I should have had a concussion though.
I'm just scared I'm gonna get cut by the blades because I don't skate that well.
Yo, we would have to sharpen the blades almost every few games too, so they're definitely sharp.
I am not excited.
I'll tell you that.
And also a hockey puck going 40 to 90 miles an hour, depending on who shot it to the face. If you don't, even with a helmet, it still hurts.
Man, I am not for it. I'm good. I just like the aspect of being able to fist fight.
Oh yeah, that's always great too.
Yo, Charity,
I was all for that.
Yo, Charity went on you, yo. She said, "Why VC sound like an upstate stockbroker?"
What do you expect?
Oh man, you got that heavy New York accent, bruh.
Oh man, y'all New Yorkers. Here we go.
Like they say, is it water or water?
Oh man,
that's more of a Boston thing.
Yeah.
That's more of a Boston thing. Boston, they don't say khakis, they say car keys. Like I'm not lying.
Horrible.
I'm not lying.
That is horrible.
Go to Boston and tell them to say khakis.
I don't want to go to Boston ever. I never want to go to Boston.
Hey, Boston's known for their burgers. They originated there. So.
They're also known for being the northern Alabama. So no, I'm good. I'm gonna pass on that.
Oh man, but yo, you know it's one sport I told myself I'll never do again. Cross country, never again. Never
Which
again.
one?
Cross country.
Oh yeah, no, man, please, no. When I ran track, I'm sprinting 100, 200, 400, and 4x1. Cool. Anything past that, I'm not doing it. Don't put me in no 800. Don't put me in no 1500. I don't know.
I did the 100 and the 200, but yeah, the 100 is the fast.
It's easy. You get in, you get out.
My fastest time in a 100, I think, was 11.9.
Oh yeah, I would have smoked you.
Probably would have. I was in the 11s.
I would have smoked you.
I was in the 11s, but at the same time, I could also run cross country, and that was, I couldn't do that. See, me in cross country, I could literally pace myself the entire race. When I saw that finish line, I would pass everybody. I'm like, nah, you getting out my way. I'm winning this race.
Yeah, man. I got one day. I'm just gonna do a vlog after I move out and a different place.
Oh, yo,
I'm gonna do a vlog with all my my track ribbons and medals and football trophies. Like, just to let them know, hey, I may be fat and chubby right now, but gosh darn it, I used to be the man with this sport thing. And then I got tendonitis, and that was over.
Charity's next. See, Omega said I'm a 3K and above guy. See, no man.
Nah, man.
I ran that 5K before. No sir.
I have things to do. I have a schedule throughout my day. What am I running?
You gotta do the fun 5Ks where it's like the rugged maniac. You gotta do like the Ninja Warrior obstacle course that's in between.
Okay,
that's actually fun.
I will walk a 5K.
Listen.
I will walk it. I will ride a bike for 5K.
I ran a half marathon earlier this year.
I gotta say this.
What?
I feel that.
I gotta say this, man. I did one. This is the last 5K I did. I told myself I'm not doing 5Ks ever again. I ran a 5K at a Brown Interventional. It was Brown. It was at the. It was called a Brown Interventional, and basically it stormed the night before. We had to run through this forest, mud and horse manure up to your knees. Running.
Yeah. That's how it was with the rugged maniac.
No.
Like,
running the entire time. Never again. Ever.
The whole time though? Oh no.
Like
these days, I'm only doing 4Ks. And that's my 50-inch TV.
No, I'm not. I'm done. But Ethan R, I don't want to miss his question. Before I get to Charity's question, he said greatest anime movie. His definitive answer is Akira.
What?
Akira or Cowboy Bebop, the movie. That's what I'm going with. I don't care. I'm biased.
I'll go with Cowboy Bebop, or you know what? No, greatest anime movie? Hold up. We could go with one of the original Dragon Ball Z movies.
Yo, I was gonna say one of the original ones too. I was gonna say The World's Strongest.
World's Strongest was crazy.
Yeah, that was my childhood.
I'm trying to tell you, when I got older and realized that the Dragon Ball Z intro that they used for America was nothing but Dragon Ball Z movie clips,
that was
changed my entire life. Dragon. Well, can I be watching them? Like they never show any of this in the show. When does Nappa ever rip through a plane in the show?
He doesn't. He doesn't. I'm like, where is this?
They never showed any of that.
And then they showed Super Saiyan Vegeta. I'm like, where did he go Super Saiyan?
When they showed Goku going Kaioken and breaking out the little ice joint.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I was like, I want to see all this in the show, and they never show any of it. I'm about to go watch that intro as soon as we get off the Chillcast tonight.
You know what? That's
we about to rock the dragon. That's what we about to do.
Yes, we are. Charity did ask a question though. Wait, Annex, go ahead. You want to say something, Annex?
No, I was just saying you wouldn't have had that problem if you would watch good anime.
Someone kick this man off the podcast.
Let's get NX out of here. Let's get NX out of here.
Now I'm playing. Charity said that's a good point. Where are all you guys from? Because I hear different accents. Like the guy with the headphones has an accent too. I am from
DC. Yeah. Go ahead, Avidan.
I am from Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, son. Nah, I mean, true story, kid. Chopped cheese.
Yeah, Staten Island for me.
Columbus, Ohio, but originally Southern Ohio. Now I'm all freaking out, but like my Southern Ohio accent's coming back when I spent years purging my Southern Ohio accent. It's never coming back.
And for me, DC and Maryland.
Nebraska, so.
Yeah, Ocean City, Maryland's where it's at.
Where?
Like, y'all want to go out in the holler? And I got to figure out how to
You said where?
Ocean City, Maryland is where it's at.
No,
not really.
You go to
No.
Secrets? Nah.
Not really.
No.
Yeah.
There's nothing
it's not-
secret
it's not
about
the spot.
secrets. There is nothing secret about secrets, dog. Don't go.
Yeah.
I'm
been-
good.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Ocean
Hold
City.
on.
Dozens of
Hold
times.
on.
I am in PG County, Maryland,
Listen.
10 minutes outside of DC.
Time out.
Yeah.
For those of you who ever go to Ocean City, the secret is don't go to secrets.
If anybody goes to Ocean City, the secret is don't go in that water.
Don't.
Oh, yeah, I don't do that.
Don't. Please don't.
Go to the Bonfire. It's a good buffet place.
Just go to Virginia Beach. Just take the trip to Virginia Beach rather than going.
No,
to
you know what? No. You know what's better if you're coming from up north? Go to freaking Atlantic City. Go to Atlantic City.
The
Yeah.
water ain't good there though.
Atlantic, yeah, but Atlantic City's better than Ocean City.
Atlantic
Oh,
City
well.
has a much better
Oh,
boardwalk.
well, yeah, you'll be catching me gambling the whole time. That's why. That's literally all I do. I sit there at roulette, just this on red, on red, just keep building, and then I just go, oh, finally, I'll put a couple numbers down, and I win. Like, it's all it is, just gamble. That's all Atlantic City is for me.
You know what? I haven't gambled probably since I was your age, so I understand completely.
Dang, he just eldered you, man. I wouldn't take that.
I'm just saying, I haven't done it since then.
Hey,
I'm not-
us young bucks gotta make bread.
I gotta hold bread. That's what I have to do.
We gotta stick together. You're so right.
I mean, a couple years ago they put the casinos out here around our way, over at the National Harbor. I might have to go one day, just see what I can do, see if I can have a come up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The secret is to not bring your wallet, just bring your license and an allotted amount of money, so you don't splurge and waste your money. That's the secret, because that's what people do. They bring their whole wallet filled with all their money and they blow all of it.
Hey, Captain, my bad, we missed your question. Captain, if you want us to see a question, like, tag us. If we miss your tag, our bad. It's like everyone's talking in the chat, so we do apologize. But he said, have you ever had a dream long time ago that you still remember today? I sure do.
All the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, do I have a dream? You know what?
Avidan,
Maybe.
you don't dream because you don't sleep.
Shut up!
Yeah,
That's a
your
fact.
bed's clogging.
That
your
is a
dreams.
fact.
Figments.
You're
Every
not.
time Avidan says I'm going to sleep, I'm like, you're lying.
First of all,
Get back on here and play Apex. You're not going to sleep.
First of all, I did go to sleep a half hour after that time when I got off. When you left, half hour later, I went to sleep.
Sure, Jan.
Hey, first of all, I'm not a Jan.
You're totally a Jan. If you're anybody, you're Jan.
No, I should throw this controller at your stupid pick. You know what? Block. That's what we'll call you for the rest of the stream. Block. Blur block.
Well, these are your blurry block, I guess, covering
Blur
the whole
block.
screen.
But I am handsomely blurry, and that's what you must remember.
This guy. Blur block. That's what we rocking with. All right, I'm about to black out. We said, wait. My boys pulled. I'm actually a bit buzzed, so I'm out. All right, Ethan, be safe, man.
Speaking of blackout,
Appreciate you coming
back to
through,
that
Ethan.
instrumental question, I didn't get the answer. Redman, Method Man, Blackout, instrumental. You ever heard that song? Off their project, same name, Blackout.
That's a minute ago.
Can't go wrong with that.
I let Nintendo hear Ice Cube and Too Shorts Ain't Got No Haters joint when they sampled the Delegations Oh Honey. That sampling that song, if that just turned the song into a whole different feel. But we're gonna start wrapping it up here. Do you guys have any more questions for us? Because I'm gonna start getting these guys out of here. It's getting kind of late, and I did not expect this to go this well. But we're 7 minutes away from 12 o'clock. We can start wrapping it up from here. So with that, we're gonna go into outros. Chips is not here. Chips is on another date tonight.
Okay.
Oh, Chips.
With the Death Stranding baby.
Traitor.
He's on.
Chips, listen to my horrible dating advice. Let's get it.
Yeah, I'll play it. Chips say he's just chilling for the night. I'm just playing with him. Chips say he needed to chill out tonight. So
Understandable.
Chips is chilling tonight. Rax is chilling tonight. Nintendo is probably at work or on the road. Hopefully he's not watching this on the road.
Oh, you know he is.
But we're gonna start with our guests. Hold up, NX. Can you do promo duty tonight?
Yeah, I can. I'll go and find it.
Cool. So everything's set up on the main page already. On on the front page of the stream. So VC, man, tell them about your channel. Where can they find you? For the more people who got here, man, where can they find you? What can they know about you, man?
Well, I make music, videos of game content reviews, my own music, and more. And I also do some editing for other people. But I have a review I just did on the Power Pack and Stand by Venom Gaming. You can check that out. I didn't promote it yet on Twitter, so I gotta do that literally right when we get off. So I have to do that before Venom Gaming's like, wait, this guy said he was gonna do a review. Where is it? So I'll definitely have to do that ASAP, like in 4 minutes before it's 12 o'clock. But
All right.
Aside from that, I got my music on Apple Music. You can just check it out. Just type my name, comes right up, and you can stream it and be great.
Cool. Glad. Thank we have you on, man. Thanks for coming on,
And
bro.
thank you for inviting me to come on. It means a lot.
Anytime, bro. Anytime you want to come on, you can come on, man. Rob,
Thank you.
you're up
Yeah.
next.
Yeah, man. It's your man, Rob Regal, gaming and culture, always representing for both, man. Make sure y'all come catch me live on Mixer. You know what I'm saying? That's my main streaming platform.
Yeah, I'm about to help you out right now with that because I
Yeah, man.
I forgot to change it, and I'm gonna change it in the dashboard now, so I will.
It's just there always. Yeah. Mixer.com/Rob Regal. You know what I'm saying? We building up the channel. We at 442 followers. The goal is 500 by the end of August. Right now we're at the middle of the month, so I think that's possible. You know what I'm saying? I play games over there like Apex Legends, NBA 2K19, Detroit Become Human, the Life is Strange series. I do retro games on the weekends, Retro Regal weekends. Make sure you hashtag that. Check me out there. We starting to play some Chrono Trigger tomorrow. Let me see what else, man. Of course, I got the YouTube channel. I kind of use that as a backup. I put other types of things there. When I get a random video idea, I do it. I may throw some stream highlights on there, maybe some video editing work I did for other people. And you can catch some of my older videos before it was a gaming channel still on there, so you can catch some of my mobile tech reviews, some of my music when I used to be, you know, a rapper when I was on Sway in the Morning, all that type of stuff. You can catch that there. And yeah, man, that's basically it, man. Look out for the new website coming. We're gonna launch that in September. You know, it'll be video game stuff, music stuff, just my opinions on everything. That's what the whole and culture part comes from. So look out for that. RobRegalGXC.com. And yeah, man, happy to be here on the Chillcast as always. Catch me next week on here. Shout out to the whole Chill Squad. And as always, y'all be easy, not sleazy, and make sure you underdig when I'm overlaying on the underlay. Yeah, though.
All right. Next up is Josh. You're player 2.
Yes. Your player 2, my channel is all about, basically creating informative or encouraging or inspirational content for other gaming channels. And right now I'm sort of in the midst of this 90-day live stream experiment. So if you want to come hang out on the channel every morning, 8 a.m. Monday through Friday, so when I talk about, different tips or strategy or tricks or things that I found in my own studies of YouTube and trying to, basically find ways to improve gaming channels. And then, for fun stuff, usually do multiplayer live streams on Wednesday nights. And then I'll stream here and there, just games that I'm personally really into to kind of chill out in the evenings. But some of the topics that we talked about next week are some reasons to sunset a video, reasons that your gaming channel is already awesome. So if you're somebody who's running a gaming channel currently, if you're somebody who's thinking about it and kind of on the fence, maybe check my channel out and see if any of that content is appealing to you. I think you'll find something you dig there. And then if you want to hang out on Twitter, it's at It's Your Player 2.
Alrighty. And NX.
Yeah, NX Revolution on YouTube and on Twitter. Check it out.
Okay. And back over to me.
You never there.
So with that, thank you guys for coming out. We really do appreciate you guys coming on through. Are we rating anybody tonight, guys?
I can look.
Are we rating anybody? Who?
Let me see who's on Mixer for you, so you can try to host them up too.
First of all,
so you can host on both channels.
First of all, wait, quick thing before I do that. We're gonna go with your player 2. We're gonna go with your channel actually.
Wait, I forgot what to do here.
This is this is something special. What we do here on the Chillcast differently every week now. We do highlight some content from one of the people who are on the regular Chillcast. So with that, if you guys have not checked out your player 2's latest live stream, you can check out the review there or the last replay right there. Next week, if someone else comes out with some more stuff, you go ahead and check out their stuff there. So with that, with the raid, I have game over Jesse playing Empire Arcade, Yellow Kazoo, Nose Right Game, and David Jaffe.
I got someone called Never mind.
Who?
You can raid one of those. Kingdom Ace. He's got 3 people watching him right now.
He had
He's
Kingdom Ace.
Yeah,
Let's-
Kingdom Ace.
All right, cool. Let's go. Support their channel, man. So you got the link for us?
Yeah, I do.
All right, cool. So thank you guys for coming out. If you guys enjoyed the 60-second episode of the Chillcast, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and most of all, you make sure you share this with a friend. This is Avidan, VC, Rodrigo. This is this guy, NX Revolution, and as well as your player too. We are out. Peace.